Good afternoon, guys.
Hello, Gogo.
And how was your day?
Fine, and yours?
Good.
Fine.
Good.
Hey, Kek. Gogo, akong piniki birthday ako.
Yeah, I could say go bake this cake for all of you because you've been so good for the past couple of days.
Gogo, is that chocolate cake?
Yes, it is chocolate cake, Sanele.
Gogo, please can I have the biggest slice?
Yeah, ek wil die grootste stukkie.
Come on, you two. Remember, sharing is caring. And every one of you is going to have an equal slice of the cake. Let me begin to cut it. And I hope I'm going to cut it equally. Right? You can help me if you want to, Marang. This is how we cut it first. And then I'm going to do it like this. And then I'm going to cut it like that, because every one of us has to get an equal slice. And I'm going to cut it like that and like that. Now, can any one of you tell me how much of the fraction of the cake will be left when I remove 2 pieces of the cake from the 8 pieces of the whole cake?
Fractions will be left.
Oh, Gogo, I remember. Because when we had 8 pieces from the cake, and that was 8/8. But since we took out 2 of them, now we're going to have 6/8 as a fraction.
Oh, maths.
Wakey, Mvuko, come back to earth.
Yes, I love fractions.
Gogo, do we have to talk about fractions? Like bugs or nature?
Learning different things every day helps our minds to be active, and to know something new every time is to make us get smarter, right?
Okay, then fractions it is.
Okay, I'm going to give you your cake, and then when you're done eating your cake, we are going to learn more about fractions, okay?
Yes, Gogo.
All right. Here you go, Mvuko. Here you go. Or you can pass it along. And then here's another piece. There you tell me, what are fractions?
I know, Gogo. Well, if 2 positive fractions have the same numerator, then the fraction with the smaller denominator is the larger number.
Okay, Marang, let's stick to simple English you can all understand, please.
Well, Mvuko, what Marang is saying is that a fraction is part of a whole. So basically, is that the top number is the numbers we have, and then the bottom number is how many equal slices it has been cut into.
You guys are so clever. You really deserve to eat that cake. Now, basically, fractions might be different, but they really look the same. For example, 4/8, 2/4, or half. However, it is usually best to give an answer in the simplest fraction. Are you listening, Mvuko? Are you eating?
And fractions 4/8, I got you.
Okay, guys, you can eat your cake. As soon as you're done, we'll learn more about fractions. Start eating. I'm also going to have my piece. Is it nice?
Very nice, Gogo.
Very nice. I love the icing.
Okay, guys, it's fractions time, and let's go over to the wonder door and unlock it. Bring those plates here. Thank you. Thank you. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Door to everything and everywhere. Open up and take us there.
Are you all ready to learn about fractions?
Yes, Gogo.
Gogo, fractions are so difficult. I don't understand them.
Mvuko, they're not that hard to understand. Once you get the process, you'll be fine.
Is jy almal wat getalle so toe oor soos jy kan uitwerk, Sanele?
Well, hopefully after the video I'm about to show you, it'll be a clear picture, Mvuko. Let's watch.
Hi, dumelang hape tsatsi la kajeno. Bitso la ka ke Sethabathaba Ramaidi. Kajeno re tlo bua ka the fractions, mathematical fractions. And then On the fractions, hangata re na le di-example tse hantle ha re di etsa ka dijo. Fractions, some of the most scaring because it's a mathematical thing, but I want us to have fun on the fractions. And then the fractions, since are right here on my table, I have a simple thing of counting using a pizza. When I look at this one as number 1, it is a whole pizza, on it. And therefore, fraction have already started the one pizza. They now become visible by when I break it down, like if I'm having 2 of this, sharing it, and then it becomes half, which is 1/2, which is now starting to denote the concept ya rona ya fraction. Fractions tsa rona re di bona ka 1 ka mo hodimo, and then a line mahareng and number e ka mo fatshe. Remember, the one on top we call them the numerator, the one below we call them the denominator. What is the fraction and what is this denominator and what is a numerator? Remember, a fraction, it is part of a whole pie or whole pizza. In this example, I'm having a pizza. Once you start breaking down your pizza, then you have a fraction. By definition, we are saying a fraction, it is part of a whole, as a whole number. This is a whole, as a whole number. When you start breaking it down, that whole number, in any piece, here I'm having 2. I'm having 4 pieces sliced together. Still a fraction. This is 1/4, a good fraction. Some people call it a quarter. And I've got another type of a quarter. What do you call this one? 1/3. Remember, I've said this must be part of the whole. Here I'm having part of 1/4. The upper part, in the numerator, it describes it is 1 piece out of 4 pieces. Remember, I'm having 4 pieces from 1 piece here. That is why it is 1/4. On this side, I am having what? 1/3. Hey, on the whole pie, I have managed to break down 3 pieces from 1 pie, from 1 pizza. On this one, I am having 2 pieces from 1 piece. That is normally what a fraction is. And remember, the types of fractions. Normally they are described into 2. The improper and the proper ones. Yes, the types of fractions whereby you mixed fractions, like 1/2. If I put half more here, now the whole thing, it becomes improper. It is improper in which sense? Some people, they can write it as 3/2, but it's 1/2. 1/2 together they form 1/2. Looking at the 1 pie, if I add any pizza here, whether it's 1/3 or 1/4, the whole thing becomes improper. If you add from the whole piece, if you add anything, it becomes improper fraction. Practical example that you can think of, the numbers, 3/2, it's 1/2. 5/3, 3 goes 7 times into 5, it goes once and then it leaves 2/3. Those are some of the examples. So it's 1, the whole pie and the extended piece of a pie. There is a concept again of unlike and like fractions. The equivalent fractions, in fact. Both that are the same. So, for example, fraction ya rona monana, it's half and half, both sides ya pizza ya rona. But the same half, I can create them. Pizza with 4 pieces. But when you look at these 4 pieces, it's quarter and a quarter. When I join half of this and half of this, they are the same. If you look at this one and this one and this one, they are the same. So the problem is people on our learners had to prove 1/4 plus 1/4. The answer is equals to 1/2. Like and the unlike. Graphically, they are proven the form of set. How to draw a set of this shape and a set of this shape. Half of it and half of this is the same. The like, let's say unlike pies in this example.
In the world of fractions, we have several types and ways of writing them. First, we have proper and improper fractions. Proper fractions are those where the number is less than the denominator. And an improper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is greater than the denominator. So we could say that improper fractions are greedy fractions because you need more than 1 pi to satisfy it, and proper fractions can be satisfied from just 1 pi. Next, we have like and unlike fractions. Like fractions are those fractions that are the same, and unlike fractions are those fractions that are different from each other. Over and above that, we also have mixed fractions, which are a combination of a proper fraction and a whole number. For example, 9.5. Remember, you can use fractions to subtract, multiply, or divide.
Oh, fractions are actually really easy.
You see, fractions are not bad at all, Mvuko. Now, I think it's time for our challenge. Are you ready for it?
Bring it on, Gogo.
Okay. I'm going to put a fraction on the screen. And if you know what fraction it is, you just put up your hand. The one to put their hand first up will be the one to have the opportunity to answer first. Are we ready?
Yes, yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. What fraction is that? Zanele.
Gogo, it's a proper fraction.
Good boy, Zanele. And this one? Vian.
So onechte breek, Gogo.
Hey, jy is goed, nee? And this one?
It's a mixed fraction.
It's a what?
Mixed fraction.
Ah, marang, on impress, whatever. This one?
Oh, Gogo, I know. Can I please answer?
Please. Arif and Mboko the chance to answer first.
Okay.
I want everyone of you to understand this. Mboko?
Dewana, those are similar fractions because 4/8 can be written as a half. So those are like fractions, Gogo.
Mboko, I'm really proud of you. Well done, let's clap for her.
Yes, Gogo, you finally got the hang of it.
After this experience, I'm gonna ace it at school.
Okay, guys. I think now we are ready for something much more exciting.
Yes, Gogo.
Can we go?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, inside your plastic bags, you'll find the following: a construction paper, a piece of cardboard, glue, a ruler, an eraser, scissors, coloring pencils, a compass, or a large tin for tracing.
Gogo, where's the pie?
Oh, Gogo, I'm teaching you to draw a pie chart, not to bake a pie.
Guys, this is one of the best ways to learn about some fractions. Izosiza ukuthi siwapresente visually and izosivumela ukuthi siwa-understande kangcono.
That's correct, Sanele. I'm going to write out some fraction problems on the card, and you must draw a pie chart to represent the fraction I question. You will use your compass or large tin to draw a circle on your papers, your coloring pencils to color, a ruler and pencil to draw the lines in your pie, your scissors to cut your pie pieces, and your glue to stick the pieces on the cardboard.
Okay, Gogo.
This is going to be so much fun, Gogo.
I guess so. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, Gogo.
Let me ask you the questions. Ready, steady, listen carefully so that you write in the correct answer. You color in properly, draw your circle properly, right? Teresa baked an apple pie, and cut it into 8 pieces. She ate 1 and gave 1 to John. What is the fraction of the remaining pie? Must I repeat that question again?
Please, Gogo.
Okay. Teresa baked an apple pie and cut it into 8 pieces. She ate 1 and gave 1 to John. What is the remaining fraction of the remaining pie? Okay?
She can gladly give 1 to me.
Remember, she baked a pie and she cut it into 8. She ate 1. She gave 1 to John. What is the remaining fraction of the pie? Okay, can I move on to the second question? Okay, question 2. Peter has 8 pieces of candy. He gave Julie 3, Tracy 3, and Dan 1. What is the fraction of the candy that he gave away?
Please say it again, Gogo.
Peter has 8 pieces of candy. He gave Julie 3, Tracy 3, and Dan 1. What is the fraction of the candy that he gave away? In other words, how many candies did he give away? The fraction of that candy that he gave away. And remember to be neat, eh?
Yes, Gogo.
Your work must always look presentable. Can we move to the next question?
Yes, Gogo.
Okay. Natasha bought 8 cookies. She gave 2 to her brother, 2 to her dad, and 2 to her mom. What is the fraction for the number of cookies she has left?
Done, Gogo.
Wow, Wena, you learn quickly. You're so fast.
Done, Gogo.
Done, Gogo.
How fast, Anele?
Almost done.
Almost, okay. Then we have the last question.
Done.
Okay. Here's our last question. Rose has 8 baseball cards. She gave 2 to Tom and 2 to Michael. How many cards did she give away? Rose has 8 baseball cards. She gave 2 to Tom and 2 to Michael. How many cards did she give away?
I'm done, Gogo.
Okay, Vian.
I'm also done, Gogo.
Okay, Sanele,
I'm
good.
also done, Gogo.
Nice,
I'm also
Marang.
done.
Nice work, Mvuko. Nice. Excellent. The first answer is 2 over 8. Who has it right? Who got it?
I got it.
I'm going to check. Write your names on those charts. I'm going to check. Answer number 2 is 7 over 8.
Oh, yay.
Look at that.
You write it just now, don't.
I took it, Gogo.
Yeah, writing, don't write. No, you didn't have it written.
You made a...
A tick.
Ah, a tick. Okay.
Yes.
So watch each other. Ne?
Yeah.
Don't cheat. No cheating. Answer number 3, 6 over 8. The answer to number 4 is 4 over 8.
This I got right.
You got it right.
I got...
Are you sure?
Yes, Gogo.
Oh, okay. I must say I'm really impressed at all of you. You know, you really learn quickly. You are fast learners. You really did good today, guys.
Gogo, ring out Tambanda before we finish our homework.
Yes, you can go and Tambanda, but only for 30 minutes and come back to come and finish your homework. I will look over your charts at the meantime. Okay. Quickly, enjoy it. Be safe, be careful. Play nicely with love.